Hey everybody, welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to be talking about Far Cry Primal. Today I'm here with David and Terrence. So one thing about the game is that it's a very open world. We don't know how big the map is. All we do know right now is that while you're playing the game, you unlock certain parts of the map and roads.
So basically, it's like Tomb Raider.
Kind of like Tomb Raider, just the fast travel.
That's the way it was for Far Cry,
Yeah, I mean well, in Far Cry 4 you fast travel by the bell towers and
yes, but this time there's no more bell towers. It's all bonfire.
it's campfires. It's like in Tomb Raider, you fast travel by campfires. So this is what you do in Far Cry Primal.
Every Far Cry, it didn't matter which one you would only go to the area if you had finished certain missions.
Yeah.
I still haven't played any of the Far Cry games. I remember playing one, and then I just never got to play it because something happened with my system, broke, deleted. But with this Far Cry, it's different from all the other ones because it's not a prequel, it's not even a sequel. It's way off. It's not part of that storyline. It's something new. And it takes place in 12,000 years ago, Stone Age, the Mesolithic period. And mostly there's no firearms, don't have vehicles. The only vehicles you probably would have is riding on a mammoth.
A mammoth. But it's just like Far Cry 4. You know, you get to ride an elephant. So it's basically kind of the same mechanics. You can tame a mammoth and you can ride it.
And one thing that I really like is that there's always going to be an element of nature now, especially because it's in the Mesolithic period where it's going to animals and other cavemen. You're basically going to be spending your nights in caves. And the reason why I say that is because there's going to be just as many animals out during the day as there are at night. But at night, there's going to be a lot more predators. So you're going to want to set up a fire. You're going to want to stay in a cave. You're not going to want to go anywhere or explore because basically essentially you're going to be screwed.
Yeah, basically you're fucked. Because you're going to end up going out by rival hunters and they're trying to kill you. And even if the rival hunters are not going to end up killing you, it's going to be the predator. They're going to just swoop in, take your prey, even when you're hunting. Like you take the kill, a freaking owl will jump in and take it.
Well, I don't know about you guys, but I like that challenge. I like that, it just adds more to the game. It makes the game even more fun to play.
Yeah.
And that's what I like about it, is that it doesn't get boring. You always have something to do. You always have something to do in the game. It's not something where you do something and it's like you get bored of it pretty fast. No, there's always something going on in the game, and that's what I like.
Speaking about like other characters, like hunters and stuff, wasn't it they created a whole new language for this game?
Yeah, it's a whole new language that they created. It's not real in real life, and that's the thing they're really proud of. Ubisoft is really proud of making the language, and I gotta give it to them. They actually went all out. I've seen trailers of it, of them speaking it, and I thought it was a real official language, but it's not.
It sounds pretty cool, looks pretty cool. They really did a good job on this game, and I can't wait for it to come out so I can see even more gameplay of it and to see how well it will do.
One thing that bugged me though is how fast you tame an animal, a beast. Like you just throw meat in front of it, and then you go up to press square X, depends on what system you're playing it on, and it takes about 6 seconds to tame it. And I wanted a challenge.
Well, I guess it depends on the story of the game. Like it might not be exactly like prehistoric or something, but it's probably just it just depends. Like some.
I feel like in the taming part of Far Cry Primal that they didn't want to make it too ridiculous because imagine if they made it to where you had to not only throw them food, but you also had to show them you were the alpha over them, and you had to make them fight the ears. Yeah. But no, they probably didn't want to make it too difficult. Like in some games, you have to get the animal or whatever you're taming, and you're like super duper low health, and you have a chance of killing it.
Pokemon.
Well, essentially. But here's the thing. Is they didn't want to do that, so they made it super easy, And wasn't it something about if you tame a certain animal, they have a certain trait that you can use
the hunting trait
in fighting and stuff, right? So like a bear was like a tank.
The bear was the tank. The wolf was I think that goes on the full approach attack. The jaguar was stealthy type if you want to go for the stealth kill.
Well, you'll be seeing a lot of the you'll be seeing about 4 animals that you can tame. There are plenty more, but 4 of the animals you can tame will have that towards the end of the video. But one of them is a saber-tooth, a wolf, a bear, and then what was the other one? The cave lion.
There was cave lion. I totally forgot about it. There was other things I disliked. No, I think that was the only thing. The only
Though
thing I
that's my
disliked.
favorite part. I'm looking forward to the game, and that's what made me it sold me on the game because that was pretty cool. How you can use an animal and it helps you, it protects you. It's there once you tame it, and it's a saber tooth. It doesn't want a saber tooth by their side while they're playing a game like this, or a cave lion, or a bear, or a wolf. It looks pretty cool, and there's plenty more in the game that you can use.
One thing I wanted to question is, since I never actually I played a little bit of the Far Cry games, but why do they call it Far Cry? Are you far from crying in the game or what?
Well, no, I don't know.
That was such a
It's just
Honestly.
it's just the name that they give the game.
Oh, I know that in a couple of games. Like I know in Far Cry 3, you were like some like billionaire, right? They got trapped on an island.
Yeah, in Far Cry 3 you're a billionaire, and I guess you go and you're on this vacation with your friends, and you get trapped on this island after you go parachute.
Yeah,
or
like
skydiving.
your friend, he
Your
gets
brother,
kidnapped or something like that.
your brother gets kidnapped.
Your brother
I
gets
thought that
kidnapped.
was
Well, your friends get kidnapped, but your brother gets taken and he ends up dying.
Oh,
Yeah.
thanks.
Yeah,
Thanks.
Yeah,
I was
so-
planning on playing it,
but
but
like
no.
each Far Cry is like a different story. I've
Yeah.
never seen a Far Cry that has the same story. So I'm really excited to see what the story is. I know that it's like because it is in the Stone Age period. There's a lot of like mumbo jumbo shamans and stuff like that.
Yeah, it's just
So-
like in Far Cry 4 if you ever played the missions, the Shangri-La missions, it's just like that. You get a bow, you get the arrows, you get a dagger, and then you get the tiger, the white tiger as your companion. It's just like that.
The one thing
No
I'm
firearms, you get
wondering
to ride an
about
elephant. It's just like that.
is the animal systems. How, like, if you stop moving, would everything still be going on around you? Would the day and light still be moving, or does that only happen when you're moving? And would you see the
I'm pretty-
wildlife moving around?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure in the next gen game, which is this one, they will have a day and night cycle. They will have a weather system. They will have a ecosystem that will kind of just do its own thing.
The one thing that getting like the pet owl, that little whistle you can do, that's one thing I can never do in real life. But like you call your pet owl and you just mark enemies as you're flying in the air.
Yeah,
You
it's
get
kind
to
of-
drop bombs.
Yeah, it's kind of like it's like an aerial attack, I guess you can say, but the owl helps you see other enemies or predators from the sky like a bird's eye view, but that does come in handy, and that's a pretty cool thing that they added to the game.
Would you guys be pre-ordering the game or no?
Yes, I would pre-order the game, even if you don't want the game or even think about pre-ordering it. I would say still pre-order it. You can always get your money back. It's not a big deal. $5 is not that much.
I'm gonna pre-order it because when I found out that you get to have a book with the language and learn the language,
Yeah, but that's like what is it, $150?
shoot, I'll still get it. It's
Yeah,
like
I
a thing I would want to get.
Well, for those don't want the $150 version, I would say just get the pre-order. It's a pretty good game. It looks pretty good. If you played all the other Far Cry 4s, all the other Far Cries, you would know that this game would probably be pretty good. And Ubisoft is spending a lot of time on this game, so I feel like it's going to be a good game.
You know what really aggravates me? And this is completely off topic from Far Cry Primal, but I've noticed that a lot of games lately have been including pets. Have you noticed that? Like Fallout.
Yeah,
they
I
have
guess-
companions.
Yeah,
I find it
Like
fun.
Warframe is like an old game, but like you can get companions in that.
Warframe?
Warframe, yeah, you can get a
Wow.
companion in that. And then like what was the other game I was playing recently? Where you get a companion?
Oh, the one with the dinosaurs.
Ark, yeah.
Ark.
There's just so many games out where you have companions. I want to do a game where it's just you solo going through it. Yeah, you have people that join you on missions and stuff. That'd be really cool. But it's like I just want one where I don't have like a pet with me all the time.
well, in Far Cry Primal, I'm pretty sure. They might give you a choice where you don't have to have a companion as a pet or as anything as like a wolf or a saber-tooth by
Yeah,
your
but,
side,
but with the pet system, there's an advantage. To
yeah,
you
there
having
are
one
some.
in the game.
Yeah,
And the thing is, if you don't have that pet, you lose out on that advantage. And that's the thing that I don't like is
well, I
they're
think that's why
making
they.
it so you have to do certain stuff to get an advantage.
Well, I guess you can approach it anyway. You have your stealth, you have your tank, you have your what's it called
The
your
stealth one?
no your distance
Straight approach.
like a range, yeah,
Oh.
a range approach. You have those So, pretty much in the game, you get to build your weapons. You don't buy them. You don't make them. I mean, you don't find them. You build them. You find materials to build these weapons. A bow. I think that's all I know. Do they have any other weapons in the game?
They have traps, so you could trap animals.
Ooh, I would love to make some traps. There's this one really cool trap that I just saw recently in the TV show. Basically, there's a tripwire, and there's this log with spikes hanging out. And once you set off that tripwire, the log with spikes just comes down and shoots right there. I want to make that trap. That trap seems like really cool.
I don't think there will be that much traps like that, though.
No,
Yeah,
but
that
I mean,
that would be
it's
really
in the
cool.
primal. I mean, if for a game like this, and it takes place like back then, I'm pretty sure it's gonna be like they're gonna have traps like that. They're gonna have a lot of traps. They're gonna have a lot of buildable weapons.
Yeah.
A lot of
There's gonna be, so you're gonna have to go out and look for your equipment. Like, you're gonna have to find rocks, find bone, any of the animals you kill. You would have to end up taking, like, the ligaments, the bone. It's pretty really.
yeah. So
I'm assuming that in Far Cry Primal there's going to be a looting system. So you kill an enemy, and you do something that allows you to gain resources from killing that enemy. So that's how you get like the bones and stones and stuff like that.
yeah, pretty much from animals too. Just like in Far Cry 4, how you make the different supplies you have, different tools you get. You can make them by hunting certain animals, and you can scavenge, or you can.
I just realized that you can get bone from killing them out. You grab their tusks.
Yeah,
That's not
and-
bone,
and
that's
that-
ivory.
Yeah, well, you use ivory in the game, and so you're able to ride a mammoth, or you're able to kill one. And killing one, they said that in one of the trailers they said that it's not that easy, but
It's hard to kill
a mammoth. But I mean, if you have the right either companion, or if you decide to go solo, just keep in mind that it is a little bit difficult.
And,
but I mean, you'll manage.
The main story is you're the main character, Takar. He lost his tribe after when he lost his tribe from I think it was the Alpha. Which tribe was it? It was the Alpha tribe? No, it was a different tribe that attacked his family.
Yeah, I mean, it's kind of like in every Far Cry game, you get these people who kind of go overboard with power, and then they want to take over the other. So that's basically what it is, and it's this one it's no different. You have your your villain, and then you're the hero, of course, and then you go avenge your tribe and stuff, and I think
There's about
your
8.
family gets killed or something.
I think so. There's about 8 characters, like in the game. There's the protagonist, and the main character, and the shaman, and some other ones. The names are Udam is the leader, Baturi is the Izelia leader, Takar is, of course, you, the Winja, and the Tenze is Winja shaman. The Sela is Winja gatherer, I believe. And the game comes out for the PlayStation 4 and the Xbox One, releases on February 23rd, 2016. So we have enough time to Actually, I have enough time to pre-order this game.
Yeah, we all have enough time. And then also the
there was a
PC
pushback.
version. There was a pushback?
There was a pushback for the PC version. It's not coming out on the same time as it's coming out, I think, on March 1st. Yes, March 1st, 2016. Which
This
I'm
year.
probably not even going to get it for the computer.
Yeah, but for the PC, there's a lot more added components than just the console.
Yeah.
So, I understand why they're delaying it. With so much, stuff put into the game, I can see how there'd be a problem with performance on your PC.
But that's it today. I'm probably going to have an update when we play the game with this one too, of course.
Yeah, day one.
Thanks for watching, and give us a like, subscribe, and tell us what you think about it and what we need to improve of talking wise. But thanks.
Just leave a comment.
Adios.